Hey everybody, Arbitrary Gamer here, Tyler445, and I got the server somehow to work because I had somebody else host it, and Brennan6415 is back, and we're ready to build Caesar's Palace again. Yay! And as you remember, Brennan was getting close to working on a circular floor pattern over here. In the last episode, we finished these two side entrances, which was pretty fun, and then that's about it so far. So, you ready to get to it, Brennan?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, are you just going to keep working on the floors then?
Yeah.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then, let me think what I'm going to do. I'm going to check out the picture. Because I think it curves in a little bit and then goes back up. So, give me a second. Alright, so what it does is it appears to like go the same pattern that we had right here, and then it goes up another level, and it probably goes in like 2 blocks, and then it pretty much goes straight up from there.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on these top parts, and I'll check in over there with you every so often to see how you're doing.
Okay.
That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There's some crazy stuff that went on at the dance. Do you know Nick Lenhart, right?
Oh, the alumni dance?
Yeah.
People actually went to that?
Yeah, there were actually a decent amount of people and a decent amount of high schoolers. And one of the high schoolers was Nick Lenhart, and he's an absolutely hilarious dude.
He's great.
And there's some crazy stuff. Like, one of the things that happened is near the end of the dance, the table that they used to like collect the money from the dance, because you didn't have to like prepay, you just brought the $10 to the dance.
Right, yeah.
The table that the teachers were like collecting the money, they pretty much took the table and completely moved it into the center of the dance floor. And then they got up on the table, and like Andrew and Nick and everybody was up there dancing. And then we all got out like a bunch of money and started chucking money at them. And they actually ended up making like $14. It was insane. And then
Sounds just like them.
yeah, it does. And then there's this one part when I don't know if you would know, but there's inside the gym there's like a red basketball rack. I don't know if you've ever seen that before.
Yeah, I
But
have.
what we did is we got on the basketball rack,
Okay.
and then we hopped in. We could probably fit like 3 people in it, I'd say. And we started pushing each other around the gym in the little cart, and we almost broke it once because it was wiggling so much. And then we started just flinging each other around. It was really fun. Alright, so if you look at my screen right here, that's just about what it's going to look like once we add in all the details from the stuff that we already did in the bottom. So
Okay.
it's going to be like an identical copy of the bottom. And
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do with this entrance area. So,
How do you replace something with World Edit?
like a block.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know
Or-
the IDs of both blocks? Or, like, what are you trying to replace?
The air? I'm trying to replace the air with gold.
Oh, okay. So, what you want to do is, did you set the boundaries?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, just type in //set
Okay.
space gold. It should do it. There you go.
But I lost my stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna have to figure out, you might want to undo that and then set the boundaries around it. So you're gonna have to figure out from there how to...
No, there's a way to like replace stuff. And
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Type in //replace
okay.
space air
Okay.
space gold. And that should work.
Yeah, that
There you
worked.
go.
That doesn't quite look right. Here, I'm gonna change it to
It's
yellow.
not too bad. Okay. And like I said, over here, I'm pretty much just gonna be copying design from the bottom right up to here, and that should work out pretty nicely. Have you gotten any new games on Steam or anything like that since the last time we talked, which was around Christmas?
Did I?
I know one time during one of the episodes you told us that you had like a lot of hours on most of the Steam games that you've played.
Oh yeah, at
Like
least 30.
some games you
I
had
don't-
like
One of
20
them-
or so hours on.
One of them I have 103 on.
What game was that?
Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, you told me about that game. That's what I was thinking it was.
And then I have like 90 something, almost 100 on Team Fortress 2. It's a fun game. And it's free, so.
Yeah. Didn't you say you got Left 4 Dead 2 for free on Steam too? Because it was like on a sale?
Yeah, they were giving it away for Christmas, so.
Yeah, might as well take it than not, I guess.
I think
And then, I don't know if I told you, but yeah, I showed you my iHome that finally came.
Oh yeah,
Because I had to wait for that. And then I'm still waiting on a
the
cool
smartwatch.
smartwatch thing. I don't know if you. Oh, let me set the time to 0. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you've really heard about, because smartwatches are becoming a big thing. Because Apple and the Google are starting to make them.
Oh, okay.
And they originally started out as like a project from Kickstarter.
Oh, right.
And then all of a sudden people like gained a bunch of interest in them because they were pretty cool, like to connect from your phone to your wrist and do stuff from there. But sadly I have to wait till I think February until it's
Why?
gonna come. Because it's like the brand new type of smartwatch, because it just came out. And I was gonna get the Pebble, which was kind of like the first smartwatch, but I decided not to because I like this one more. And it's called the Kairos Meteor. And if you're looking for anything to get as like a late gift, or if your birthday's coming up, I'd definitely check into that. Or some of the Steam games that Brennan recommended, because all these things are pretty cool.
Or anime.
If you're into that. Are you gonna do 2 identical, like one there and then another on the other side of that? So it's like symmetrical?
Oh no, this is for something else. This is like a main circle, and then I'll have circles branching off of it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that didn't look like something weird. And then I'm gonna keep working over here. And I was pretty surprised that I could finally get the server back up and running. Because that thing... I've actually never been able to legitimately complete a vanilla or Tekkit server without it crashing or breaking down at one point. It's probably taken me... I've been trying to create servers since late 6th grade to now, because I really like playing with my friends and building stuff. But every single time, either my port forwarding gets screwed up or something else gets screwed up. And now I officially hate servers until I came across the fact that you could actually like have somebody host your server, which was pretty cool.
Oh, Tyler, have you ever been to the sushi station?
I don't even know if I've ever had sushi before,
Oh,
but tell me about it.
well, it's this place where sushi comes around on a conveyor belt.
Oh yeah, I've actually seen those things in like movies and stuff before.
Yeah, I went to one a few days ago.
Oh, that's cool.
Or yesterday. It was really good.
That's cool.
We got some
Calamari?
yes, there you go.
Calamari. Isn't sushi just like fish wrapped in rice, right?
With stuff like vegetables.
Oh, that's cool. I'm not much of a super fish person, though. Neither am I seafood, except I do like scallops, which are pretty good. Because I like going to JMK and Shogun, because those are pretty good restaurants.
Oh yeah.
And I was telling Brennan this earlier, that I'm going skiing. And the last time my sister got like really hurt, 'cause she thought like a little hill was
A
like
little hill.
A little hill, yeah. And then she went off the little hill, and it
And there was
wasn't a little
bigger
hill.
hill below it.
It like pretty much was a little hill, and then it dropped off like 5 feet,
Oh man.
and she flew straight off of it. And we were afraid she like broke her hip or something like that, but she ended up being okay. But there was this one time when I was skiing down the hill and it was snowing, and dumb me, I wanted to go skiing without my goggles on. So I went down the hill and the snow was literally like shooting into my eyes at like a jillion miles an hour, and I lost my balance, and I flipped and I was like rolling in the snow, and I was literally like 5 feet from a huge drop off leaving like into the woods. So I was pretty lucky there. And then are we gonna be doing are you like the interior dude then on the Caesar's
Yeah.
Palace build? Okay.
Yeah.
So, I think this is the point I was getting ready to do, is I'm gonna copy this design as you see right here in the front to the back, and I'm gonna speed this up for you guys.
Yeah, we're reading
Like, did you get-
12th Night. It's good.
It's a good story. Did you
Yeah.
get caught up on that?
Yeah, I did.
Like, okay, just
And
wondering.
the second act, it's kind of confusing, but
Yeah,
at the same time, it's like
because
easy to understand.
Viola's brother is still alive. I thought he died,
So did I.
but I learned that he's
But
still
it turns
alive.
out it's a plot twist.
Kapa. And then I'm approaching page 100 for my novel. I'm at page currently like 92, I think.
Oh, yeah.
That's getting really close. And nice Brennan here is going to review it for me. And I think, yeah, and I'll give you credit at the end of the book too for reviewing it.
Actually, I think you do that at the. Oh, no, that's thank you. Like, to
Yeah, like-
someone, something. Like,
yeah,
oh,
special thanks to, or something
yeah.
like that. Mm. That looks pretty cool, Brennan.
Oh, thanks.
It's getting there. That's cool. And then, are we gonna put like fountains and stuff in here too?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on next.
Okay. And then, yeah. And you have to make it, you have to pretend kind of like this is a realistic hotel. Like the people will walk in here after they deposit off their bags, and this is what they'll see and stuff like that. So
Right,
we
yeah.
want it to be, we want it to be realistic. So
That's why I was asking about
the
which is where.
hmm And that's what I did for my Aria Hotel build. Is I actually went onto the website and tried to look at their front entrances. And my dad got a chance to go to that hotel, which was pretty cool. And he sent me pictures of it, and
Oh,
it's pretty
neat.
accurate. And I still am trying to set that up as a server, which would be pretty cool.
So with this, what are we gonna do with like protections and stuff?
Like
Like, are we just gonna protect the entire building?
from
Just-
mobs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get, cause this thing works with Bucket too, so I think there's a plugin that we can get to do something like that.
I'm sure we can just like give everyone permission to use doors and stuff,
Mhm.
like use switches and everything,
Yeah.
but then just like not allow everyone to
Yeah.
break things.
There's a way that I can like set this map up for download too, if we ever want to do that.
Oh yeah, and then
from like
you guys, you get, and then we could have like people work on it, and then they could send it back to us, and then
yeah, or if you want, you could just like plant some TNT in it and blow it up if you didn't like it. That's okay too. Wouldn't have you ever used Mediafire? I think it's called, and stuff to download.
yeah,
Yeah, I think there's a way that you can do that with Mediafire.
or you can
to
just
something
set
up.
it up in the description.
I don't know if can you download something directly from the description.
Yeah,
Really?
thanks. Yeah,
Huh.
so
And if not, I'll send a link to the downloaded Mediafire. Figure that all out. We still have a long ways to go though. Once I finish this backside, then I'm just gonna world edit in the whatchamacallit. The
Oh,
pretty
okay.
much the base for the building, and I'm just gonna carve in from there.
okay.
Cause that'll save a lot of time. Cause I don't want to stand there for like 20 minutes. No, it's not gonna take like more like 2 hours, maybe even more, just building this thing up. That'd take a long time.
Right.
And if we have world edit, I mean, why wouldn't we?
Remember when we did that for our what was it, the Tekkit thing that we did it for? Remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that. That did have world edit in it, so we kind of had to. Do
Yeah,
that,
we
but
did it all by hand and everything, but it ended up looking really cool.
yeah, especially like the big tower at the top with all the cool lights and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then remember when Austin stole our design?
Oh
came
yeah.
back like a day later on the server, and right next to my perfectly designed 256 height limit building, I look over a few
And-
blocks away. He builds the exact same building right next to mine.
Uh-huh.
I was really mad. I went over to him and asked him twice to tear it down, but he wouldn't do it.
And then we did it for him.
Yeah, we started just blowing stuff up.
He
And
got
then,
really mad at us too.
Yeah, I remember Tyler Nichols, and
Oh yeah.
we kind of sort of griefed his house a little bit, and he finally, I got it out of him. He admitted that he planted all the nukes and stuff like that, the little
Oh,
places.
that little maggot